Booyakasha. Check it. People has been reading books for millions of years, but thanks to new technology, now they is able to write them as well. That is why I is off to New York to sell some book ideas. Boom! I has written a romance book. The title is A Kiss on the Lips. Not those ones, you dirty devil. Normal ones. Who knows hoes more than anyone else in the world? Me. This is written from a man who has boned over 6 bitches, and 9 if you include fingers and thumbs. It's called The Crown. Story is this. Some terrorists come into the UK and then manage to stick a grenade up the Queen's punani. And I's got 48 hours to get it out.
Now, I didn't quite hear what you said. Where has this bomb been hidden?
In her puni.
That's a little bit off kilter. That's more of a thriller espionage, and I do primarily science fiction.
All right, well, I can set it on a spaceship. Does you know how much money the film Lord of the Rings has made?
I have no idea.
Literally thousands of dollars.
Hundreds, millions of dollars.
Me is gonna write a book version of the film Lord of the Rings.
But there is a book called Lord of the Rings. The movie was based on a book called Lord of the Rings.
Problem is, when bitches is reading it on the bus or in a library, them don't have the privacy to strum their own banjo. You know, flick their own baked bean. So the answer is that this book stimulate not only the mind, but also the punani. How? I'll show you. It vibrates.
I would say this would be a first in publishing. I've never heard of anything like this.
Here is the story. It start off President Bush and his missus, Laura, they is opening a swimming pool. She sees the lifeguard. She look at his face. Nice. She look at his bling. Nice. She look at his dong. Very nice. We's all heard of World War II. But did you know that a few years before that was something called World War I?
Yeah, sure.
I've got new interviews with Germans in that is gonna throw a whole new light on the whole thing.
Contemporary Germans?
No doubt. They was students staying at my mate Ricky C's mum's house. Me asked one of the girls if her granddad was Arnold Hitler. You know the one with the small tash?
Yeah, I know who Hitler is.
No doubt. Because she had a similar one on her. So me was chatting to her, and the moment me said it, she get up, put her panties back on, and I ain't never heard from her since. Explain that.
You'd have to explain it. I couldn't explain it.
She speak like this. I can't think like this. My husband is the most powerfulest man in the whole world, probably. The only reason him went and did that war with Iraq was because I made one comment about what Saddam Hussein's cock must be like. Interesting. Got one other book idea.
What is that?
I is going to write President Bush's autobiography.
You're going to write his biography?
Autobiography.
Well, yeah, okay. why would he even consider listening to you?
3 words. $5,000 cash.
That means nothing to him.
All right, $5 billion.
Where are you going to get $5 billion?
That's where you comes in. Is you up for handing over some cash?
Well, I think the most you're not going to like that figure because it's so low. But
Yeah.
at this point, the only amount I could possibly give you is $50 to sign this book.
I'll take it. We start with a laugh, you laughing at something as if I've said something very funny, and then I will speak to the camera. So, and then we did that. Oh, hello. Also, so today we're going to do a fun little part of the show. It's called In oder Aus.
I like
it
that.
means in
In
or
oder aus. I like
or
that.
out, yes? In oder out. In oder out. In, aus, in, aus, in, aus, in oder aus. Charlize Theron, in or out of the balloon?
In the balloon.
Okay, why?
Because she just won the Oscar, because no one really knew much about her before, and because it was an independent film.
Ricky Martin, keep him in the ghetto or train to Auschwitz?
Keep him in the ghetto.
Why?
I like him.
So, Burt Reynolds, keep him in the ghetto or train to Auschwitz?
Auschwitz.
Liza Minnelli, do you wish her a benign tumor or a malignant tumor?
Actually, maybe malignant with a bomb to drop on top of her.
So, Jack Black, would you give him candy or cancer?
Cancer.
Why?
I don't want to feed him.
Exactly. Oh, that is so bitchy. I love that. So, we're going to look at some of the pictures from the Golden Globes and the Oscars. Okay, first up, who have we got? Renée Zellweger. So, what do you think of this outfit?
I think it's pretty. I think it's really safe.
I think, like, the whole nice thing just doesn't.
You don't.
Doesn't
Okay, you
work.
want a slammer?
Yeah. So, okay, Renée Zellweger, what do you think of that outfit?
Well, I think she just looks like hell. I just, she should be pushing up her breast and showing a little bit more cleavage.
Okay, let's see the next one. What do you think of that? Peter Jackson.
What's this? He's showing up looking like crap. And
Yeah, he looks shit.
He looks like crap.
That's right. And you've had 9/11, where you've had a massive attack on America, and then you have this.
I think he's
It's
been
like a second, not as big, but it's like a kind of mini 9/11.
Yeah. He's a fashion terrorist.
Sure. Okay, guys, gotta get it up.
Okay,
Like
okay,
swear,
okay,
like
okay,
fucking,
okay.
just you
Right.
say fuck or like alert. So, okay, who have we got next? Paris Hilton.
Oh my God. This is disgusting. I mean, who'd want to fuck that?
We obviously know that she got where she is because of her money. It's not because she's got any class.
Right.
She has no class at all. She comes off like a royal bitch.
We need to have it more.
Right, no. As this channel is like part owned by the Hilton Group.
Wow.
Channel is-
now
that's
you
right.
tell
I
us.
was.
Well,
Get it. We'll just do
okay.
that again. Okay, who's next? Great,
Ooh,
Paris
yeah.
Hilton. What do you think of her?
Hot. Here's a star.
Great.
Okay, now here's a star. This is how every girl on the red carpet should dress.
Why do you think she's so respected in America?
I love everything there is about the Hilton family, and I just think she's great.
Diggity check yourself before you wreck yourself, 'cause I be here with none other than my man, John Neighbor, MB, president of the US Olympians. And today we is chatting about none other than the Olympics. The Olympics is well important, isn't it?
It seems to be the one thing that holds the world together in the world of sport.
Alright. So where is the Olympics being held this year?
In Athens, Greece.
In Greece?
Yeah.
why is it being held in a, excuse me French, bit of a crap country?
The city of Athens was the city where the very first modern Olympics was ever held in 1896.
So what other type of Olympics is there?
The only other type of Olympics I know of is something called the Special Olympics.
Is the prize money really bad for these Special Olympics? Because I seen some of them, and without being disrespectful or anything, a lot of the contestants seemed a bit spasticated.
Yeah, they are.
But the level there is pretty low. I mean, they ain't, you know, I mean, I reckon I could beat a lot of them.
Well, you probably could.
Me heard there's drug testing at the Olympics.
There sure
is. That true?
Yes.
Is that the bestest event?
Drug testing in the Olympics is basically they take some urine from the athletes and they run it through a machine that detects if there's any drugs in there.
So what does you do to them if you find there's been taking drugs?
You kick them out.
Why does you disqualify them if them is on drugs? I mean, if anything, surely you should be giving them a head start. Because I know if I is like totally mashed, I can hardly be asked to get off the sofa, let alone walk to the fridge.
Yeah, if
they let alone do a race.
That's a good point. If it was recreational drugs, they should give them a head start.
So, is you upset that you can buy Olympic medals?
Where can you buy them? Oh, like on eBay?
Well, no. Like, my nan bought me one from Egham Market near Staines, where me live, for like best grandson. Ain't that wrong?
Well, I would doubt that you can buy an Olympic medal. You can buy a medal.
No, it was an Olympic one. It said had all the signs and all that, and it said best grandson.
Oh, well, I don't think it was a real Olympic medal because the real Olympic medals don't say best grandson.
So all did win the Olympic medal for best grandson?
I don't think they have that as an event. Like they don't have rapping. They don't have best grandson.
Well, this was definitely proper medal, and my nan said it was real. Well,
I'm not telling your nan she's a liar. I'm just telling you I've never seen it. You know.
Is most world records set at the Olympics?
It's hard to say. Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Was the world record for the tallest man set at the Olympics?
No. The world's record for the tallest man is not an Olympic competition. That's just a Guinness Book of World Records record.
So what about the record for the longest moustache?
No, that was not an Olympic sport either. Somebody said it's possible to be the world's tallest midget, but how do you know?
What?
You know,
well, you measured them, innit?
Yeah, but how do you know the world's tallest midget?
Well, you'd have to, with a ruler, innit?
Yeah, but how do you know what makes a midget? Maybe I'm the world's tallest midget, am I?
No, midgets is like the small blokes,
right.
Isn't it?
So how do you become the world's tallest midget?
I don't know, with diet and how you eat.
Well, what makes a midget a midget? The fact that they're short?
Which one is midgets? Is them the ones that is like same things, or is them the ones with the big dongs?
I don't know, but I think they're short.
So what's your point?
My point is that it's hard to reward somebody for being the way they were born.
Yo, total respect.
Thank you.
Eagle, you're looking great. Coming up 9 minutes.
Wagwan. Politics. Everyone has heard the word, but what does it really mean? I don't know. But the people around here knows. Is democracy all that?
I think one of the famous politicians, Winston Churchill, once said that something like that democracy is the worst form of government except for all the others.
That's right.
And I think what he meant.
That's right.
I think what he meant was it's.
What?
That's what he said. It's the worst form of government except for all the others. Others like dictatorships and totalitarian. He was talking about Hitler and Stalin and sort of comparing what it was like to live in these other systems that didn't have democracy.
But in England we don't have democracy, and we do all right.
England is a democracy. You have democracy. It's just a little different
carry
from
it out
ours.
differently.
Well, does you live there?
I've lived there
I've
in
lived
England.
there too.
Well, I've lived there all my life, so I think I know a little bit more about this than
you
you.
know a lot more.
I'm sure you do.
No
You know,
question.
like, do you know England is part of Great Britain?
Yes.
Sure.
All right, where's the capital?
the capital of which? Of
England.
Of England? London is what I thought was the capital.
All right, so he does know your stuff. So why does so few young people vote?
Part of it is that they don't believe that their vote matters. They've got other things that they want to do with their time.
Wouldn't it be more better, instead of having a voting age, just saying, all right, if you's got pubes, you can vote?
I would be willing to try it in some smaller way, first as an experiment in something like that, and seeing if we did that, how that would work.
What does you think, Professor? Could you do that and just say, yo, if you've got pubes, you can vote. If you can't, you ain't an adult.
Well, one of the questions is, how do you prove that?
Well, I'd check the girls, all right?
Regardless of what anybody says about you, when you reach 18, you can vote.
But why 18? As we say on the street, if there's grass on the pitch, let's play.
But that has nothing to do with you being responsible for yourself.
Does you not agree if there's fluff on the muff, then she is old enough?
I suppose, in some way, if you're saying if a person is able to have a child, does that person get to be able to vote?
Shouldn't clever people get to vote more times than stupid people? Because I don't see any reason why I should get the same amount of votes as somebody who's an ignoramus.
I think that's a question that has challenged people for hundreds of years. And so, no, the answer to your question is no.
Is it true that more people vote for the winner of American Idol than voted for the president?
All I know is that about half the people who could vote for president vote, and about half don't.
So legally, should Ruben Studdard be president?
Okay, you have to remember, on American Idol, you can sit there at your phone all day and call every second, okay? It's not one vote, one person.
Does you think it's because he's black that he ain't president?
No.
It's different being president.
It is much different. And, of course, people in the entertainment arena have become president. Ronald Reagan was a big Hollywood star.
And it's just happened again. Arnold Schwarzenegger, who was a big movie star his entire life, he started out and ran for governor of California.
Weightlifter, too, remember?
I think he's got it wrong. He probably played a role in a movie where he was a governor. He didn't actually become a governor. It's make-believe.
Actually, he did become a governor.
No. Just because he plays a Terminator, it don't mean he is. I used to think that he was the Terminator. Then, when I saw him in a different film, in Kindergarten Cop, we realized that obviously him weren't.
He is now governor of California. Honestly, I'm not lying to you.
So who's your guy that you hope is going to get president now?
John Kerry. I'm supporting him.
But ain't that ridiculous? I mean, he's a very good actor. He was good in Pet Detective, whatever. But why should he have the right to be president?
You're thinking about Jim Kerry, I think.
Well, whatever. You said Jim, we said John, whatever.
John Kerry, different person.
Different person.
I know it's a different person.
John
Kerry. Is on-screen personality and him off-screen. I'm sure he's into politics.
No. I'm not campaigning right now for anyone who has been in a movie.
20 years ago, women didn't have the vote, but nowadays is equal. Does you think in 20 years' time, animals will have the vote?
No. I don't think that.
Why not?
It would be so hard to be able to prove that almost every animal that we know about could understand what they're voting about.
Wicked. Keep it real. Respect.
Very fine.
Respect.
Very
Take care.
Respect.
Respect.
Yo, respect. Say. Yekshemash. In Kazakhstan, country music very popular. Dolly Parton, Johnny Cash, and Cyndi Lauper. Girls just want to have fun. I learned how to be country music star. Dziękuję.
Dance up to the middle and back.
Step forward.
Walk on up. and back. Come on back.
Up. Step backwards.
Back up, back up. Okay, to move your whole body. There you go.
Can I teach you Kazakh music?
Yes.
We do a dance with a line. Very nice.
Okay.
A first move is, how you say, go for a walk with the hands. Yes? And next, beat the gypsy. Beat the gypsy. How you call a man who do with another man?
Homosexual?
Yes. You walk like homosexual. No, like this. Yes. Yes. With a smile. Do you know Kazakh music?
No, I'm not familiar with it.
Do you know Corky Butchik?
No.
He is a #1 star. This song, Bing Bang. Bing Bang, dang, 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 dang. Bing Bang Bang, dee da, da da da, dee da, dee da, dee. You know this?
I do not know that, no.
Please, Mr. Wagoner, can you teach me how to write a country song?
I'll try. I'll tell you some tips that maybe would help you.
It is a story about my first wife, Oksana. This is a song about my wife before she died.
How did she die?
She died in a field. Bullet from a hunter. Because
an accident
of her size, he thinks she a bear because she have much hair on body too.
Okay, okay. Go ahead, excuse me.
My sister make my family very proud. Should I write about her?
Sure.
She was voted by Almaty Chamber of Commerce as a best sex in mouth. She is number 2 or 3 prostitute in country of Kazakhstan.
But that's wonderful.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes.
Because that's a talent too.
Yes.
You know.
All right, everybody, let's show them how we do it here in Tucson, Arizona. Please welcome, all the way from Kazakhstan, they are Barot and his Cowboy Astana Band. Give them a nice round of hoot and holler and applause.
This is a song called "Не могу zrobić domofon." It's been in my country. There is a problem. In my country there is problem, and that problem is transport. It take very, very long. Because Kazakhstan is big. Throw transport down the well. Come on! So my country can be free. So my country can be free. We must make travel easy. Then we have a big party. In my country there is problem. And that problem is the Jew. They take everybody's money. They never give it back. Throw the Jew down the well. So my country can be free. You must grab him by his horns. Then we have a big party. If you see the Jew coming, you must be careful of his teeth. You must grab him by his money. And I tell you what to do. Everybody, throw the Jew down the well. So my country can be free. You must grab him by his horns. Then we have a big party. Throw the Jew down the well. So my country can be free. Hello? Who is this? It's Harper Collin.
Harper Collins.
Who is this? Harper or Colin? It's Colin. What, you wants to offer me money for the book that you has heard about me doing? How much? £200,000? What? Yo, listen, I won't chat about it to anyone else. I needs to decide right now, does I? Alright, give me 1 minute. I is just in the bath. Safe. Give you a ring back. Thank you. Does you know who that was? Another book person.
Yeah, but they wouldn't do that like that over the phone.
Well, them did it. Them did it. You heard it. You heard it. The camera.
Yeah, they would send a written contract.
Yo, diggity. Check this, me maybe in a suit, looking well old, but homies, if you recognize your talent, you can win the gold. All right?
Safe.